What's going on tonight, y'all? This is the Battle Blaster coming at you tonight. Um, Sorry I'm coming to you a little late, but I had to finish trying to get some stuff written down, and because I get tired of trying to, like, I stumble through my words and trying to get things said, and it becomes a mess. But I'm here tonight, and I hope you guys are having a good night and all that great stuff. Tonight, I thought that I would talk to you about lawlessness. I've been looking on television. I've been paying attention to things that's going on in the news, and I watch like a lot of YouTube channels and the things that people go through. They say they do. It just shows you we're living in a lawless time. And it's going to get worse, but I'm going to give you some solutions in the process. But first, I'm going to talk about it first. To some people who don't know what the word lawlessness means, it means a state of disorder due to the disregarding of the law. I'm sorry, this won't come out like it's supposed to at times, but it does. So let's try it again. It's a state of disorder due to the oh boy, I can't even get it out of my mouth tonight. Disregard of the law. See, there's no saying used by presidents past and present. They talked about the New World Order. Out of chaos will come order. And we're living amongst it now, believe it or not. As we are being pushed into lawlessness by politicians and lawmakers who want to see this country fall into distress, it's taking root in every facet of our daily lives, Every day as I watch men and women and children are committing crimes, thefts, and murders, the so-called people who are in charge, the powers that be, aren't doing anything. They ain't doing a damn thing to solve, to solve the problem, but they are busy causing the issues at the same time. And I know what people are saying is like, how they're busy causing the issues. Well, dude, you gotta think about it. They're busy causing these issues. We don't stop us from we're not the ones who saying if you beat your kids you can go to jail. If your child wants to be gay today or a robot tomorrow or whatever, we supposed to let that just happen. We're gonna get into that a little bit too, because that deals with the also deals with the school to prison pipeline. So, but yeah, that's something that we need to also talk about. Case in point, changing kids' sexuality. They're being bombarded by what this country is feeding them. I watch as a lot of people and women and young men, they want to be celebrities. They want to live like the celebrities. The celebrities are on TikTok or YouTube or whatever, Facebook, Instagram, whatever social media. Excuse me. They're on there and they're showing how they live their lives. They got money to live their lives. They got money to give their significant others hundreds and thousands of dollars, or give them Bentleys and get them the nicest diamond bracelet necklace and the nice shoes and the clothes and whatever God made see fit for them to have. And I watch as a lot of these young kids do the same thing. These young people nowadays, they do the same thing. I watched one where the guy, he takes his girlfriend out for dinner. I think I talked to y'all about this before. Excuse me, I'm up here yawning. He takes his girlfriend out for dinner. So she invites all her friends, you know what I mean? Which is like 7 or 8 other people. Now, he's just trying to have a romantic dinner with her. She wanted to have a big celebration for her birthday with her friends to come along with him. So when the bill hits, but before the bill hits, let's talk about this. This is the funny part. Before the bill hits, he gives her $20,000 cash. He gives her some type of real nice necklace. It was, it was no like Cuban link, crushed diamond shit, but it was a diamond studded necklace. It was small. And you should see how her reaction was like, ugh, really? Like, this is it? He just dropped you 20 grand in a bag on you. Got you some type of bag you wanted, which is like $15,000. And he gets you this little diamond necklace. You could tell she was very unhappy with the diamond necklace. Like, damn, you couldn't even afford something bigger. So when the check comes, he told her, listen, I'm just paying for you and me. I'm not paying for everybody. So she's mad. Her friends are mad. Oh, that's messed up. You can at least pay for our dinners, and you broke and you this, you that. I'm like, yeah, I would be broke too if I'm giving you 20 grand. I'm giving you an $8,000 necklace. I bought you a $15,000 purse. And I took you out for dinner, and the dinner between me and you was like almost $500. Now you want me to pay for your friends who didn't even say, here's your birthday gift, here's something for you. They were there for a freeload, and she knew it. She knew it. But see, that's the thing. We live in this society where we're supposed to do without asking questions or any ramifications or anything. Again, that young lady, she was brainwashed into believing that she is a star and she is supposed to be able to be treated as such. Like I said, this has a lot to do with lawlessness in a way, because what it does, lawlessness, it also destroys the mindset. Makes you feel like you ain't supposed to be accountable for anything, or it's supposed to always go your way. You know what I mean? So it's kind of funny. It doesn't seem like it, but it is. But let's continue. But we look at things with like the illegals in this, like the illegals coming to this country. That's another thing that shows us what we are. You know what I mean? As far as what they think about us. They're just letting those illegals in. The illegals are just doing what they're supposed to do. And they're just doing what they're supposed to do. That's all I can tell you, because again, this is where the lawlessness come in. There are rules that supposed to be followed when people who come from other countries come in. They should just straight up abide by these things, but they don't. They really don't. It's easy to not abide by those rules, because if I can get those people to break the law, and then they come over here and we don't even vet them, now it's easy for them to become lawless in this country. I've seen and heard tell of acts from Los Angeles to Houston to New York to Philadelphia, even to New Jersey, where these illegals who come in here, not all of them, but quite a few, come in and they're running prostitute rings, and they're fighting the people who lived in that neighborhood for years. So yeah, they're causing trouble. They're shooting and killing other people, and one recently, I think he shot a cop or beat up a cop, and they took him alive. Now just imagine if he was black, he would be dead like a doornail. You know what I'm saying? And then you think about it also when it comes to another thing is their involvement in Ukraine. The involvement of the United States government in Ukraine's business. The United States has its own issues. It doesn't need to put its nose in business that has nothing to do with them. Some people sit there and say, "Oh well, if I might say Zelensky, if Putin were to just took out Ukraine, what would have stopped him to take out Poland?" He wasn't after Poland. He wanted Ukraine because, remember, Ukraine was once part of the Soviet Union before the fall, the fall of the wall, when in 1989, 1990, Ukraine was a part of the USSR. Now, Russia wants it back because they're like, listen, we could be a stronger country if you come back with us, and they like, no. And again, they're like, you know what? We're going to make you whether you like it or not. That is an in-house issue. If they have in-house issues, then guess what? They should handle those in-house issues. You dig? As Americans, or so-called Americans, we have no right over there helping those people, supplying them with money and weaponry. If that's the case, give black people who lineage goes back to the 1800s, like my family. Give us reparations. You know what I mean? Stop giving away money. You got people, I hate to say this, because I know some Hawaiians, they're not really big on black Americans and black people, period. But to the ones that are, who houses have been burnt down, I'm speaking from them. That's supposed to be a part of America. Y'all gave them people $700, but you giving Zelensky all this money. You need to take care of home. You got people here on the continent of the United States, on the soil, who don't have places to stay because of the homeless situation. Again, another thing that I said that these people have orchestrated. But you can put illegals in hotels. You can put Zelensky's people in college in hotel rooms, but you can't take care of the so-called, the so-called United States citizen who is homeless due to your false destruction of the economy, which this is man-made. The destruction of the economy is man-made. Again, another Bush type of problem worked by Democrats. See, Democrats and Republicans, they're all the same. They all work for the same group interest. Fords, Rockefellers, the Coates brothers and all them people. So Don't think people don't. You don't think that we don't know, because some people really don't know. But that's why I'm here. So let's get back into some of the issues this plaguing us, because I've seen some things like it was a woman who went to her mother's house and gave her son to her mother. And she basically told her she wanted to live her life. She didn't want to be a mother no more. This kid's 5 years old. You talk about you don't want to be a mother no more. Your new man don't want no kid. Want you having your kid with you. So you choose to abide his request and get rid of your son so he could feel better about being with you. He might not even stay with you, but I just want people to understand and listen to what I'm saying, because this is a point of lawlessness where you have no shame, you have no regret, and you have no accountability to the people that is in your family, or people who you love, or the loved ones of your family. In this woman's case, her son and her mother, she had no respect for them. She was just thinking of herself. See, like I said, chaos is not a good thing, because it leaves people jagged, roughed, and destroyed. It's not a great partner to have. And that's the best way I can actually try to sum it up, because being chaotic hurts people in the long run. And honestly, that person's going to learn. It's that me for self situation. And that's another point that we should be really looking at too, is the selfishness of people. But like I said, out of chaos will come order, because these people are walking chaotic souls and don't know how to get out of their own way. I'm going to speak about some children while I'm at it tonight, because I think this is something that needs to be spoke of. Okay, it really does. See, if you continue on to the path of lawlessness, it will bring a new world order down, onto people. Chaos created by the government and the powers that be. These people are funded by the powers that be, because they need to see this fruition come true. And see, now when it comes to the children aspect of it all, let's talk about this LGB, QRST, WXYZ, 123, ABC, MONKEE. I've learned that a lot of them who have passed this bill that helps children who wants to change their sexuality, or they want to live their life as a boy, you want to live as a girl want to live as a boy, whatever. Or they want to be a one-horn flying purple people eater, type of thing. one eye, one horn, flying purple people eater. That's the word. I've seen videos of people who regret doing that to themselves now, because after 3 years they like, I wish I never took the hormone pills. I wish I never got the surgery. I want to live my life as a man, but I messed myself up. Now I don't know. I can't go back to being a man, because they know that the psyche of most people on this planet is weak. See, one thing about the human psyche, or just the human condition, we all want to belong. That's all I can tell you. We all want to belong. So if we feel like we're not being welcomed in a certain circle, then what we're going to do is we're going to go out and we're going to do stuff that makes people look at us. And that's exactly what they have done. They're opening up Pandora's box in the long run. See, a lot of them lawmakers and these politicians who back this, and I'm going to tell you something I've seen on TV. A lot of them are homosexuals themselves. I was watching. It was something on YouTube years ago. I can't even find this thing no more. But it talked about how politicians would go down to South America, males, a few females, but mostly all males, old white men, and they go down there because they have a hankering for young pussy, young booty, booty pussy, male pussy. You know what I mean? And they go down there and they have sex with them boys, and they said, this is what I heard, and the guy was speaking. They had him on TV, and they were showing his not on TV, but he was on YouTube, and they showed how they had their face blurred up, and he's like, well, what's up with the mother? And he's like, well, she works in 2 towns over, so we don't ever get to see her but twice a month. And he said, we have to get food any way we can, because we can't wait on her to get paid every 2 weeks or whatever the case may be. So we got to make sure we get food as well. So what he does, he whores his son out to travelers, people who come from the United States. And he says, I forgot I wish I could find that video again, because he doesn't say the name, but he tells you what senator this guy was from. I think he was from Kentucky or somewhere. But he shows his son being kissed on by this white man, but they blurred the face out. And he's kissing this white man. This white man's kissing on this boy. And the funny thing is, I heard. Now, this is what I heard. I'm not going to say anything from there. They said when them guys come back and they got like HIV or something like that, they get a shot in the pill, and they take that and they do another shot or two, and then after that that shit clears right up. So it just shows you, and again, that HIV is another man-made disease designed to do what? Bring chaos. But yes, it gets really deep after a while. And when they said that that's what they do, it freaked me out, because these people create laws where they taint your food, they mess with your water, Um, they mess with the quality of air you breathe. And then you're trying to make a business happen righteously, and they shut you down. They do not want to see you prosper in this country. For the common man, remember, there's only going to be two factions in this world: the rich and the poor. There will be no middle class. They've been talking about this for years, and I'm telling you right now, they are moving the goalposts forward, and they're coming in for a touchdown, believe it or not. But we're just ignorant. We choose not to listen because we feel like it can't happen to us. Well, sorry it is. Now back to the LGBT thing. The LGBT thing. It's not a good look for the United States of America with this homosexuality stuff. And it's just it's a bad situation. And if we don't stop this now, we won't have a safe space. We're not even gonna call it a safe space, but a place to tell the truth, or just have a place to pass away on. I think I was kind of slipped there a minute. But yeah. So I want to talk about the children and how the children are running rampant. I was watching one day. I was coming home, and there's these young brothers. They on them dirt bikes, and they riding through town, whipping through the. They run and rip through the city on their dirt bikes, blowing red lights, stopping in front of people's cars so their friends can go in front of them, and I mean just causing all types of chaos. This is brought on because, again, they want to start chaos. And if you look at it, that's nothing but that's chaotic. Where you're driving your motorcycle, an unregistered, uninsured motorcycle, or four-wheeler, or three-wheeler, whatever, and you're doing wheelies and you're cutting people off in traffic. But as soon as someone hits you, you pull out your firearm and then you shoot them. You shoot at them. To me, I think that's. And then the funny part, the cops don't do anything. So there you go again, another lawless piece. You know what I mean? Tell me where that is worthy of some type of, righteous doing. Will you allow lawlessness? You're no good. Little kids that live in my neighborhood, they're running, jumping all over your car. They cuss you out when you tell them not to jump on your car. They're very disrespectful. And it's because the parents don't want to hit their children because they're afraid to go to jail. Now, years ago, that would have never flown with my mom or anyone else's mother when I was a little kid. These children are disrespectful. and they're going to find themselves in a real bad spot soon. I'll tell you, boys, a lot to go over tonight, and give me a second. I'm gonna upload this, and because I'm losing time right now, so I'm gonna upload this, and I'm gonna come back, and we're gonna continue part 2. So hang tight.